Would you like to know how much I eat and what I eat in just one day? Well, today I will share with you just that on today's episode of Take Control Tuesdays, where you learn how to take control of your diet, your weight, and your health. I eat breakfast every single day of the week. It's one of the first things I do as soon as I wake up. If I don't eat breakfast, I will faint within a few hours. So typically 99% of the time what I'm eating for breakfast is oatmeal, regular or rolled oats with fruit on top as well as cinnamon and a ground tablespoon of flaxseed. Now, you should also know that I'm currently working about 50 hours a week on an organic vegetable farm. So I'm really using my body. I have to wake up early, and so I'm eating breakfast at 5:30, getting to work at 6, and 3 hours later, we have a break. Now, the oatmeal, it's about a half a cup, more or less, keeps me filled and going no problem until I get to break. And on break, the snack I typically will eat is half of a large baked sweet potato. Easy to carry around when I'm going to different fields, and it's really filling and it tastes really good. Other snacks that I have as well are baked potato with salsa on top, maybe some lettuce, some cherry tomatoes. Any chance I get to add leafy greens to my meals, I will do it. If I don't have baked potatoes or baked sweet potatoes on hand, I might have a small salad with a lot of beans because the beans are going to make it filling with a piece or two pieces of whole grain toast or corn on the cob. That's another great snack. Another thing I do for snacks is mini meals, what I call snacks. So leftovers from dinner, but just in a smaller portion size. That way, it will keep me filled and going for another 3, 4, 5 hours on the farm. So I had a little interruption there. My neighbor just came over, but it was so sweet. He came over and brought us some corn that he grew. And again, this is an excellent snack, 1 or 2 of these, or incorporating them into lunch or dinner. Lunchtime! What do I eat for lunch? Normally for lunch, I'll have leftovers from dinner the night before. So whatever it is, it has to be filling. It has to make me feel full because I'm going to be in the field for another 3, 4, 5 hours until I'm having a break. So in order for me to feel full, I need to be eating whole plant foods that have a significant amount of, yes, starch in them, because as well as fiber, and this is what's going to make me feel full. So this would be rice, beans, whole grain pasta, and different potatoes and squash. So my meals consist of rice and beans with vegetables on top, or 100% whole grain pasta with vegetables on top, or I'll have a rice and bean burrito in a corn tortilla with vegetables on top. And I might have a small side salad, which typically will have a lot of vegetables and beans. I'm loving garbanzo beans right now, and the beans are also really filling as well. And I always make sure there are leafy greens in these meals somehow, whether it's with a small side salad or sometimes that salad is just right on top of everything else in the same large Tupperware container. Or if it's a vegetable curry or pasta with vegetables, there's going to be spinach in there. There's going to be finely chopped kale in there. It doesn't have to be a lot. It can just be a little, but I'm going to make sure that it's in there because those are your nutrient powerhouses. So I'm eating meals that are really filling and have a lot of nutrition in them as well. And I'm not scared about eating. I eat a lot of food. So this is a Tupperware container I'll typically bring to work. Maybe rice and bean stuff about there and then some leafy greens on top. And that's what I'm eating. And then I'll have another snack 3 or 4 hours later on our second break. And this again might just be another sweet potato, which is awesome for me because I love me some sweet potatoes. Or it could be any of the other snacks I talked about earlier. Then I'll come home from work and I might have a second snack, or I just might wait until dinner. So what I'm loving right now currently is banana ice cream. There is nothing like working for 10 hours, hard labor in the field, and coming home and having a massive bowl of banana ice cream. So this bowl like filled up to here, which is just blended frozen bananas and blueberries or any other fruit, and maybe sprinkling a little bit of walnuts on top or not. And dinner, same exact thing. It needs to be really filling and it needs to have a lot of nutrition. So the same things I mentioned for lunch are about the same things we'll have for dinner. Important about what I'm eating is 1, we never use oil in the house ever. So none of my food has oil on it, and it doesn't have sugar on it, and I'm not eating any refined grain. So I'm not eating white bread or white crackers. I'm eating whole plant foods for snacks, for lunches, and for dinner. And really important that I failed to mention is that I'm not eating animal products in my house and in my meals. I'm not eating dairy, I'm not eating cheese, I'm not eating sour cream, I'm not drinking milk, and I'm not eating meat, and I'm not eating animal foods 1, 2, 3 times a day and or 7 days a week. Now, you don't have to go vegan to adopt a whole foods plant-based diet. You can, but you don't have to. You can eat organic animal food 2 to 3 ounces 1 time per week. There's a very small margin if you would like to have a little bit of animal foods, but it's once per week and it's that small amount. These are the foods we don't keep in the house, so that's another thing I do. Foods that are tempting for you, whether it's peanut butter. If you're someone who will spoon peanut butter right out of the jar, yeah, I know that it may be you, it may not, but it may be you, then don't keep peanut butter in your house. If you can not eat cheese, if you have to have it, don't keep it in your house. So I'm eating a lot of food. I'm eating a large volume of food and I love it. I enjoy it. I know I'm not gonna gain weight. I know I'm staying lean and getting leaner every year, and I feel wonderful eating this food, and I have a lot of energy. I don't feel sluggish. I hope this was an insightful glimpse into what I eat. Now, for today's Take Control Now question, I want to hear from you. What have you learned from what I eat? What can you incorporate from what I eat on a daily basis into your diet? Maybe it was inspirational, I hope so, or encouraging, useful. Let me know any of your thoughts and put your answers in the comment section below this video. And if you like this video, which I really hope that you did, please like it, give me a thumbs up, share it with your friends, or even better, have them come to TrishaMandis.com. This is where all the fun information is, where I'm going to start sharing more of my meals and what I'm doing on the farm. So as soon as you sign up, you get an instant email with a free resource guide with all of the best resources for adopting and learning about a whole foods plant-based diet like the one I eat. Thank you so much for watching today's episode of Take Control Tuesdays. Get educated, get support, and take control. Yes, you can get the healthy body you deserve. For example, I just made myself a snack, here you would call this. So this is a cashew cheese sauce here on the bottom, and it's not just cashews. There's beans in there too. There's herbs in there. There's lemon juice. And then, so there's a thin layer of that. And then I have this fresh roasted tomato vegetable dish on top of that. So I have roasted tomatoes there. I have roasted zucchini. There's onion. There's garlic. There's abundance of herbs. And again, whenever I can add my leafy greens to whatever I'm eating, I am. So this is an example of using high-fat foods as part of a condiment or part of a larger dish. I'm not eating peanut butter out of the jar, and I'm not eating a whole avocado as a snack. So high-fat snack foods are used as condiments and not in every meal. What you're seeing me implement is really my nutrition recommendations. So if you want to learn more about my exact recommendations, there's different blog videos, or set up an appointment with me and I will talk to you and tell you exactly what to eat, give you all these little tips, and we'll come up with a plan for you to do it. Or stay tuned for my upcoming online program. If you want to learn more about it, make sure you are signed up for email updates, so then when this comes out, it will show you everything on exactly what to eat, these little rules, and how to actually make it work in your life. Ay, 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 ay.